Sometimes people think that the post-mortem is not important, it's not necessary if their loved ones have passed on. Sometimes their loved ones have been sick for a long time, or sometimes he had an accident, serious accident, so they see it not necessary to for the doctors to perform a post-mortem. But let me tell you how important it is, a post-mortem today. I will give you an example which is very important. A lady have been taking care of her husband for a long time. Her husband was sick, bedridden, unable to talk, unable to help himself, even, was bedridden for a long time. So he have been in the hospital, in and out. He've got the hospital cards. Now the wife hatched a plan because she saw it a burden to always be on the side of her husband for a long time. So she thought, why if I can strangle this man, as long as everyone knows that this man is bedridden. So if I wake up in the midnight, then I strangle, the man, then he dies. Tomorrow morning I'll wake up, then I tell relatives that he is now passed on. So she did it. Tomorrow morning, she woke up in the early morning, and then now noticed family members and neighbors about the circumstances. Now, the police came and collected the body to the mortuary. The doctors, however, performed a post-mortem before the body is collected for burial. Now, the doctors found that the man did not die of the disease which he was bedridden, but he was strangled to death. So a docket was opened by the police and the lady was arrested. She confessed that yes, really is true. I did that just because I saw it as a burden for me to always on the side of this man for almost 6 months, So I just thought for myself to do it. No one is allowed to 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 kill someone, no matter how sick she or he is. You are not allowed to do so until only God knows to take the spirit out. A man or a woman can be bedridden for over a year or almost 1 year, 6 months, or 2 years, but you will wait for the time to come. You cannot decide to take the life of that person. So you can see how important it is to do post-mortem. Many people think that no, it's okay because we know our relatives have been sick for a long time, so it's not necessary for the doctors to take to do post-mortem, or otherwise your relative have been involved in a serious accident um, you know, therefore you will say, no, we know that this man or this woman was involved in a serious car accident, so there's no need for doctors to do post-mortem. But that post-mortem, sometimes it helps so much. You know, someone was shot in the leg, therefore he died in the hospital. But however, everyone knows that the man was shot, but that was not the case which killed the man. Someone uh, hit the man on the neck and broke the neck, then the man died. So because of the post-mortem, doctor said, yes, this man was shot with a bullet penetrated in the thigh, but what killed him, someone inflicted a heavy iron and broke the neck. So he had internal bleeding. That's what that's what it killed the man. So you see how it is important. Always, if you hear doctors say we want to do post-mortem, don't worry. That is correct. That is okay. Let them do post-mortem. Let them uh, help to identify what killed the person. You know the person was sick. You know the person was involved in an accident. You know the person uh, had a certain disease which you know for a long time, but that is not the one which killed him or her. You know, let the doctors perform that post-mortem. If the person was found already dead or only bones were found, that is said to be forensic. A forensic specialist or pathologist, they will collect the bones and find out what happened. You know, if you struck someone in the head or broke the arm, that man dies, and then only skeleton will be left, and the pathologist will find out about the cause of the death. They will find the skull was broken, then they will say, yes, this man, we understand the skull was broken, so it means he died because of head injuries. So you know now what caused the death of that person. You know, it helps the police to find out about the culprits. It helps, you know, even relatives to know really exactly what happened. So it is very important for doctors, if they perform a post-mortem, leave them to do so. Or sometimes I can remember someone, he had the relative was sick for a long time. Now he was unable to talk, so the man hatched a plan to give them the water mixed with dangerous substance. So the man drank that substance with water. He died. The doctors did post-mortem and found that the man died of poisoning. So relatives knew that the man had been sick for a long time, but the doctor said, no, that did not kill this man. What killed him is poisoning. So, you know, it helps to understand or to know what really transpired. You know, always if you see doctors performing post-mortem, that is okay. Let them to do so.